this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. Y'all know the vibes though. She like, they go. She like, they go. Okay. Okay. That knock. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop up out the bed like, where's the bread? What it do, people? You're now tuned in.
POPAVIST.
POPAVIST
TV. Oh yeah.
We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. So if it's your first time, then the question is, where you been? Because over here on this side, we deal with sports, hip-hop, entertainment, interviews sometimes when people don't be acting flaky, Popavisms 101, and of course, motivation. If that sound like something you can rock with, then before you exit to the left and hit stage left, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like button and smash that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. You get alerted when I upload the videos. And if it's not your first time and you been rocking with the channel, you know how I do. You know how I start the show.
Tony, there was no other way. We ain't in.
And we is in the end game, people. And we in the end game because the nuclear physicists popped up and came back on the scene like Return of the Mac, Return of the Mac, or more so like Bruce Leroy and catching bullets with his teeth. Nigga, please, like some Last Dragon shit, and you got the glow. And it's interesting because, you know, I covered it, you know what I mean, when he was on the PineappleShoW. Shout outs to, you know what I mean, Monica, the PineappleShoW. That shit popping. And it made this nigga famous, you know what I mean? And he seemed to be a cool, genuine young brother. What I find funny and interesting is that, you know, for the first clip, you don't really get to see a lot, and so a lot of assumptions and judgments is made, and you know, it was look like, you know what I mean, Shorty lost out, and you know, he's taken now. Like I said, this shit is some Jerry Springer, but you never expected to go viral, and then it do go viral. So some saying that he 27, he might be 19, and you know, he got a girl, he went away to do what he said he was going to do. He definitely seemed like he on his purpose. And then he decided to turn the job down. But they offered him another job, captain of the ship. Like, you know what I mean? Tom Cruise. Not Tom Cruise. You know what I mean? The other nigga, Forrest Gump. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I'm the captain now. And, yeah, Tom Hanks. You know what I mean? And so, you know, he decided to turn that down. He said he's studying. Said his girl found out 2 days ago just like he did. And just imagine that, though. Like, you away, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? No service in the air. You ain't hove up in the clouds. You and your spouse, like, music getting too loud. Please turn that shit down. You ain't getting no service. You know what I mean? You just a regular degular. But you go away, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, some shit you put up on, you know what I mean, social media or YouTube or whatever, or you was doing an interview, and now you just overnight famous on some, you know what I mean? Overnight celebrity. Kanye West. Shout outs to the Shy. And you know, so he making his rounds now, like, you know what I mean? I get around, and he obviously went back to the, you know, to the PineappleShoW and talk with Monica, with Monaco, and you know, pretty much was like he didn't get a chance to shine. You know what I mean? Like, he had to get off. He lost the bet, so turned out this shit was a bet. Like, you know what I mean? Pick fours and all that. You know what I mean? Because that's your money, son. And you know, you go back on the show, different, you know what I mean, different persona, and I guess we just get to see a little bit more. But this is what I want to flip and talk about. Like, it's cool that the brother's, doing what he's doing. He got a girl, said he lost the bet. He wasn't even really sweating. He just ain't like that she was comparing, her profession to his profession. And, he wasn't coming at her like that. So, sometimes when you're online and you dating in the modern world, this shit is digital now. Like, you ain't carrying no money. This shit is strictly digital. And you meet people on the internet. And that's what I want to transition to, because I'm saying, like, for a person like myself, like, you know what I mean? And, I have been around on some Tupac shit, the Tupac reference. I get around, round and round, round and round. I get around, yep, you know what I mean? Like, step up, step up. And I'm only saying that to say, like, I could see this working. Social media dating, obviously, it's been around for a little while now. We still, getting the data, and we still studying and seeing how this shit is affecting us in all aspects that we utilize it in, you know what I mean? And with that being said, the question is, even if you are from this generation and it's so easy for you to just hop on the Zoom or, you know what I mean, jump on the, whatever, FaceTime a nigga on iPhone 6 and 7 and 12, and now you're doing an interview and you on a dating show in front of millions, you know what I mean? Possibly, potentially, you know what I mean? Potentially. And is that how you want to kick game? Is that how you, it's all for fun, etc. But I mean, like, if you're really looking to, rock with somebody, you know what I mean? Find somebody that you could, really vibe with and catch a wave with, as opposed to, people in the comments, people with the funny, people with the shits. And even when you look on the comments, because y'all know I be in these YouTube streets, I be running through these YouTube alleyways, and they should have never, you know what I mean? And, when you go to the comments on her page, and like I said, he made his rounds on the circuit. Hopefully he got a couple $2 besides the reg. I wouldn't be surprised they cast this nigga as, Leroy in 2022 on some Last Dragon shit. And honorary rest in peace to the Shogun. Like, you know what I mean? Catching bullets with his teeth. This nigga looking like El DeBarge, you know what I mean? And remember the night and all that. And, is that how you want to do it with people commenting, you know what I mean? Being funny, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. People saying shit, and, when you living your shit out on some celebrityism shit, even if it's just for a hot minute, you know what I mean? But, I don't think that's the way to go. I don't see that. I never was really with that. And, obviously you get, you just get something that you don't really get right away on camera. Like when you seeing somebody on camera for the first time, and especially if you don't know them, you don't know body language, you don't know how they move, you don't know the vibration, you can pick it up, but a lot of people is watching as well. And then people throw up masses. Like, just imagine without the cameras. Like, y'all niggas be making movie when the cameras is rolling, but just imagine, you know what I mean? Like, this shit is every day. So, the cameras is rolling, and we get to see you for a brief time, as opposed to when you're not working. You know what I mean? Stephen A. quoted on one, what was it, the I Am podcast, or the I'm More Than the Athlete, I think. And he was like, he got a lady or whatever, side piece, and, we look with the side eye. Obviously, he got somebody, Stephen A., right? And he like, in public, we don't do no affection or whatever. He keeps shit in check pretty much. Like, shit is keep it on the hush-hush, but I'm with you, I'm rocking with you, but, I got an image to uphold, and he not messy. But I'm saying that to say, you know what I mean? Like, his point was, TV is somewhat of a character of himself, and that's why you either tune in and you like it or you love it. So imagine when the cameras is on, people is putting on shows anyway. You know what I mean? They doing it when the cameras is off, and you get to see how they act, and you going to dinner and you playing the first date role and what you like doing and and all this other shit. What you need to do when you vetting properly. So I just think it's interesting that this generation, this is the way they vibe. Like, who goes on the first? And even if it's just for play. And he lost, so obviously I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail, and then you end up on a Monica show. You know what I mean? On some pineapples, bitch pineapple you in 30 seconds. Like, you know what I mean? And the world think like, oh, she like the bad boy Michael Jackson type niggas. You know what I mean? Because you bad. You know what I mean? And I'm being funny, but I'm not. But you already know what it is. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You know what I mean? It's your boy, POPAVIST. Y'all was just tuned in PyPOPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid.